What people said about me is what I believed. So I believed when my siblings said something, that's who I was. I believed when people looked at me a certain way and didn't like what they saw, that's who I was. And so I finally began my own journey with God. This is after we'd come through some really hard times in our marriage. I began my relationship with God, seeking Him every single day and telling God, I'm going to find out who you are for myself, and I'm going to read the Bible every single day, even if nothing changes. When I think back on those times with Jimmy and I was pursuing God sooner than he was. And so I would be having this relationship with the Lord, and I knew he loved God, and I knew he was reading his Bible. But as a woman, I think we're more relational anyway. And so I was pursuing the Lord a lot more, but at the same time I thought, I knew the scriptures. I knew the scriptures of submitting to your husband and obeying him. And so it was really, more of this balance check thing of just trying to figure out who I was as Karen, not just Jimmy's wife, and not just, a Christian, but who I was between me and God. Finally, I started to see a change in myself. Finally, I started seeing what God was doing inside of me. And I was able to have more of a compassion and a patience for Jimmy. I just think that for all of us, we're only responsible to God for ourselves. It's not up to us to change our husbands. It's not up to us to change our kids. We're to steward those things. But for us to change is one of the most important things you can do in any relationship.